try to commit you to the lifestyle.
Okay, family. Let's see if I could just make sure. Okay. Peace to the family. I'm on. That's good to know. Yeah. Okay. We in here. We rolling. Yeah. I'm up in here. Let me stop. I'm real happy. You feel me? I want to talk to y'all. It's 2018. Backed by popular demand. I will be doing a few more mentorships. I have to take less people on account of the fact that I want to make sure that I can commit to the people that I'm dealing with. So, first come, first serve. Yes, the mentorship costs. Consultations are $200 an hour. You know this. $300 an hour in person. You know this. That's consultations. All right. Mentorship will vary. It does cost. It is the extended version of the consultation. All right. I got a little free time per my meeting to build with y'all. Yes, I got a little bit of free time. My hands are itching because I'm about to get a 6-figure check. That's why I'm so excited right now. And what I've learned is whenever something great comes to you, or when you get abundance, you have to share that abundance. So I said, you know what? I'm going to be available now. I'm gonna have some time to be available to do some mentorship. So let me talk to the people and say, you know what? In light of this project that I'm working on, so I'm about to get paid, baby. Yo, in light of this project that I'm working on, I couldn't even stay still. I had to walk. I had to do the near 7-figure walk. Where I'm like, man, I gotta talk to somebody about something real quick. So I had to excuse myself because the attorneys and everybody's working. This has been going on for the past 2-3 hours. We're looking to really close this deal and get this thing going. But one of my projects, or one of my visions as a manager of talent, okay, and to also deal with film as a writer, somebody's willing to invest a significant sum of money for us to work together in this company, but I got the freedom to do what I do as I do. So my services is being purchased, what I provide. My company, okay? My company's not being bought, but a deal is being brokered. So I can do what I do and have total freedom, and it will contribute to another person's disposition. I don't mind, but in no way is my company being compromised, right? And I can facilitate my vision at my discretion. So I'm super happy, and I want to share this with y'all. But what we also have to discuss is this mentorship program. I want to see other people come up in the process. I'm excited about it. You're interested in the mentorship program, please hit me at brotherpolight45@gmail.com. Okay? You actually online? Can you type up the email for me? I don't want to type it while I'm talking. Brother, POLIGHT 45@gmail.com. Bye. Huh? Oh, word? Brother Polight 45@gmail.com. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's interesting. So, just want to thank y'all. Just want to thank y'all for walking with me this whole time. And like I said, I'm available to you all. I won't be available to everybody real quick, but I'm going to make myself available to whoever the first people are that say they want to do the mentorship. Yes, it costs. It costs money. So if you need advice on relationships, holistic health, or economics, that's $200 an hour. Consultations. Brother, POLIGHT 45@gmail.com. If it's mentorship, then that's going to cost more money than the $200 an hour or $300 an hour, because in that I'm going to be teaching you either 3 different streams of income, 6 different streams of income, or 9 different streams of income. I'll be coaching you for 12 days out the month, 3 days out the week, 30 minutes at a time. And those 30-minute sessions will comprise of the days of the week that my schedule and your schedule is compatible. Okay, and it's all online. We'll either use Skype, Google Chat, or just simply speak on the phone. So, like my brother here is saying, King Longlocks, if you need mentorship, hit me up at brotherpolight45@gmail.com. Always put your full name and your phone number. Let me say this. Text me your full name and your phone number. Always text your full name and your phone number. Your full name and your phone number. And let's get it in. Yes. People ask, like, what are some of the things that we teach you about? Definitely cryptocurrencies, especially if you buy into the second or the third program. Okay? Where I teach you 6 or 9 different streams of income. And no, it will not be on Bitcoin at this particular time. I'm going to walk you through the beginning process as I did with people with Bitcoin over a year ago who made a great deal of money right now. Okay? Let's see. Not saying anything, just selling. Great way to give back after getting a big check. Charge people to help them. Of course. What you think this is? Let me explain something to you. I don't mind that. Let's get this guy's name. You know? Let's get this guy's name. Where's he at? You need a consultation? Just email me, sister, your full name and phone number. I'll contact you tonight when I get off of this. You know, I'm just waiting for someone to say, hey, Mr. Note, shine right here. I was just waiting for that right now. I'm excited. But, you know, paper or plastic. That's all I know. That's what I want to know. But anyway, let me get back. That's just me smiling. You have to know that this is a 6-figure smile. This is genuine. It's just shot of 7 now. I'm excited, man. Oh, you don't see me. Oh, it's going to be disgusting the way I'm going to be acting. It's going to be disgusting. And I have every right because I grew up hard. And I don't want to hear no crap when you see me going harder than I've been going. So you thought my Rolls Royce made people throw up? If you think my slingshot made people throw up? If you think the Porsche made people throw up? If you think the i8 had them throwing up? You know the first Negro activity I'm getting into is a new car. It's gonna be like The Price is Right. Din-it-din, din-it-din. I'm running down the aisle. And what they gonna say? First thing this Negro gonna do, he ain't buy an African car. Like there's African cars being sold here in America. Listen, why don't you just import one? Because I hear Ghana is starting to make them. Listen, y'all do what y'all do on your free time. Free time. I'm going to do what I do on my time. Because at the end of the day, the amount of information I put forth to my people in these free streams when I start breaking down this information, because believe me, I'm about to go ham on this stream so long as I get enough time. If I got to go back into my session, I'm going to go back into my session. But like right now, I just wanted to build with y'all because I ain't do a live stream in a long time because I've been working. I've been grinding. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back. I'm about to get near 7 figures and the person says, way to go. You want to charge the people. Oh man, I think I just found it. Right? I wanted to find this guy who said that. Great way to get back. His name is William McCartney. So let me explain something to you, William McCartney. You want me to deal with teaching a person 3 times a week, 12 times a month, 30 minutes at a time. You want me to get as much as you people out there, my brothers and sisters, you want me to get, let's say 10 people. You want me to get 10 or 20 new people for me to commit myself to talking to 10 or 20 people 12 times a month, 30 minutes at a time. You want to do the math and tell me to do that for absolutely free? Then where am I going to have the liberty to do the work that I'm being paid for right now? I need to make sure that if I'm spending my time, it's qualified. Okay? Therefore, I can say, well, you know what? At least this is still paying the bills or doing something. Because eventually, me just sitting here giving away all my freedom to the people, I wish we lived in that perfect world. But me just sitting here saying, well, you know, I just made this money. I'm going to dedicate myself to just doing a bunch of stuff for free. I'm going to wind up needing that money all over again. So, no. For the same reason, people will knock me if I bought a new car and say, look, he just got that money, he bought a new car. Why don't you knock me when you hear about this free talk? How much people can I spend the time to do something free for? Now, I have conversations with people. They be absolutely free. I build and I help people. I spend my own money and I buy over 500 different soups or sandwiches. I get the gang members and I get them to restore their humanity. Okay, as a stratagem to restore their humanity, I have them go out and give this vegan food to the homeless off of my money alone. We buy them toiletries because they also need that. We buy them sweats, especially for the cold weather. Underwears, tents, blankets. My money. Okay? So when I have to charge the people, I have to charge the people. It is not someone else's responsibility to decide how to use my discretion. Nor is it my responsibility to tell you when you need to do something for free. I'm not going to ever tell you when you need to do something for free. Because you got children. They got things that they're ambitious to do. And as a parent, I would presume, or as a lover, or as a significant other, or as a friend, is you got to make decisions how much is too much or how long or far your cable tow can extend. Okay? You pay student loans, you have no problem. They change the books every semester. You have no problem with that. You don't even ask for a refund when the education doesn't even provide what it said it would provide for you when they sold you on it. Instead, you wind up in debt. You never can ask them for a refund. I don't even ask you remotely close to that type of money. And I guaranteed you, I'll teach you something in the first week that'll have your mind like, yo, damn, how come nobody taught me this? And like I tell you all the time, from pre-K to 12th grade, that's 14 years of school. And they taught you to carry the ones and do all sorts of sophisticated math and barely taught you art, barely taught you music. For free time, if you were really, really good, they let you play in gym and do what you want to do. This is BS, because at the end of the day, school's supposed to prepare you to be an adult. And by the time you become an adult, by the time you graduate, guess what? They didn't teach you one class about credit. They didn't teach you one class about deeding, the deeding process when it comes to properties. They didn't teach you nothing about mortgage, okay? They didn't teach you about credit card redlining, all right? They didn't even teach you how to sew. In fact, they didn't even teach you about holistic health as it relates to food and cooking, other than making a damn pizza and home ec. With that milk, which has 750,000 somatic cells, a euphemism for pus, and 24,000 live bacteria that's allowed to be in the milk before the Food and Drug Administration takes it off the shelf. And it's also allowed to be pasteurized, a process in which they use radiation to prolong the shelf life of this pus. But that goes into your milk for home ec. So basically, they failed us when it comes to food, clothing, and shelter. But no one complains. For 14 years you go to school, they're supposed to be providing you with the necessary tools in the forms of education so you can be able to do for yourself as an adult. But instead, when you get ready to go to the house, you have to trust the financial institution that's extending to you the loan. They're the ones selling you on the loan. They're the ones selling you on the debt. And you're the one going to them for the education because school, after 14 years, taught you nothing about how to embark upon the acquisition of real estate. 14 years of going to school and you learn nothing about credit. 14 years of going to school from pre-K to 12th grade and you learn nothing about mortgage. Okay? Learn nothing about title searches. You learn nothing about UCC, Uniform Commercial Codes. You learn nothing about none of the above. But they was preparing you to be an adult. So what part of school is preparing you to be an adult other than be an employee? Being an employee doesn't necessarily render you an adult. In fact, it makes you a minority in every sense of the word legally. And legally, the word minority means an adult thinking in an adolescent state of mind. An adult that needs an intercessor or a mediary or medium to which end to help them do their adult tasks because they're not mentally competent to do it themselves. Whether it's to bring children into this world, you're going to need a birth certificate. We're going to talk about that. To die, you'll need a death certificate. To even conjoin somebody in marriage, you're going to need a marriage certificate. And each of these certificates have QSIPs on it, or Committee on Uniform Security's Identification Procedure. And the key word is security. And we know what a security is, which is a paper certificate that attests to ownership and equity, which means somebody owns you and somebody has anticipated making a profit off of such engagements. Anything that's a certificate and has a QSIP on it tells you that someone is banking on the debt. And it also tells you that the host The people that's hosting these certificates are considered to be minorities, which are adults acting in their adolescent state of mind. You're not behaving in your majority, you're behaving in your minority whenever you need a third party to bring you together in the name of love, bring someone into this world, and see someone out. But people with self-respect and knowledge care about these things. Okay? And some of us won't even realize on this free stream right now how valuable this information is. How motivational this information can be. Because you're so hell-bent on what you got to pay for, you don't even realize the free information that you're getting right now. Because the number one question is, when you get conscious, where do I start? What do I even do? Someone said, what's the first step to fixing it? Very interesting after I just said what I said. Join the mentorship program. Get a consultation. Invest in yourself. You see, a boxer has a trainer. A basketball player has a coach. When it comes to economics, what do you have? You guess, you wing it, and you go to the same institutions that sell you on debt, whether it's school or whether it's the bank to sell you a house. You entrust them to teach you how to survive when they have a record of putting people in debt, and you go to them for education. The school system, the college system, you go to university, they don't teach you nothing about the universe. How many people go to a university and come out saying that they are ontologists? An ontologist is one who studies the universe. How many come out of a university and even know what the word ontology means? You see the irony in that? I'm going to go to university and I'm not even going to learn nothing about the universe. You don't see it right before your eyes. You're going to go to college, you can go to universities, you're going to go to the banks, and you're going to beseech these institutions for purposes of being an adult. But those two institutions, the school institution and the banking institutions, are the number one and number two institutions that put people in debt. But everyone keeps going to them like they have something to offer. And then when I sit here and I do a live stream, the onus is on me to do everything for absolutely free. But I'm not putting people in debt. Those institutions are after me too, like they're after you. And the only way to nullify the detriments that they pose before us is to learn this information, and therefore come up with more than a treatment, but the cure, the remedy for poverty. And how do you diffuse the momentum of a debt wealth society? Because this is definitely a debt wealth society. Because in order for me to get the essentials in this life, I have to go into debt. If I want an education, I got to go into debt. If I want to get a house, I got to go into debt. Okay, if I want an education, I got the student loan, debt. If I want to get a house, I get a mortgage, debt. If I want to get a car, I get a car note or loan. I got to go into debt. In fact, if I want to build credit, I can only build credit if I go into debt. So it's a debt wealth society. And the only way to nullify a debt wealth society is by way of inherited wealth, which means one generation has to make the sacrifice in a form of taking the time and energy and using their resources, what they have, to invest in education, so that the next generation can reap the benefits of that education from those who sacrificed before them in the name of them being the predecessors. Again, if you're interested in the mentorship program, and I must forewarn you, it does cost money. If you're interested in the mentorship program, email me at brother, POLIGHT45. Brother, POLIGHT45. All these Jay-Z analogies all the time. Brother, POLIGHT45 at gmail.com. Leave your full name and your phone number, and let's get to work in real time. Again, I'm on this live stream right now. I'm just celebrating. I'm about to knock out this 6-figure check. It's en route to 7 figures. I hope I just get paid tonight. I always say, yo, let me wire it to you. I hope it just works out the right way. But, you know, I'm a savage. I want it as soon as possible. You'll know when I have it. You'll know when I have it. That I can guarantee you that. I will not be shy, nor will I do y'all a disservice of not showing you that I got it. Because making money is fun. And I ain't gonna be shy about it. And while other people are gonna be like, why you shoving it all in our face? You know, I did a post with the billionaire that's investing in me. And there's people crying already. I'm like, yo, I didn't even tell you I was getting a check until now. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why are you crying? Yo, you don't have to rub stuff in our face. Rub what in your face? Pause. No homo. What are you talking about? Love you too, sis. The mentorship varies. Depending if you want 3 streams of income, 6 streams of income, or 9 streams of income. But I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I feel like educating, so I'm back at it. I left it alone. And y'all know I left it alone because you wasn't even seeing me do no live streams. I was chilling. I was doing my thing. But now since I know this bag is coming, I got a little free time that I'm going to create to bring in some more mentees, raise them up in this information so they can do for themselves in kind. That's my contribution. And people saying, why isn't it free? You should be asking, why isn't it more money? How about that? Because to me, you're going to pay thousands of dollars for student loan, go into debt, and they ain't going to teach you remotely close to anything when it comes to being an adult, which means an entrepreneur, which means acting in your majority. Get those words right. These are legal terms. Minority and majority. You have to behave or act in your majority. Meaning you have to start doing the employing. You can no longer be the liability. You have to be the one that's creating the possibilities. A lot of you, your families are relying on y'all already with what little information you already have. And I don't say that to be condescending. I'm saying that's just real. A lot of you that are here, you're the smart ones in your family. The only ones that listen or read or write and study and know what it is. You're the ones who see the world for what it is. You see the government for what it is. You see the system for what it is. Everybody else think you crazy, right or wrong. So to get you over the hump, you need this information. The reason why the community is at a standstill or behind is because the people that they follow don't exactly show you step by step how to come up. They're more into conjecture, rhetoric, theology, talks of what needs to happen to white America, and talks of the planet about to be destroyed, and talks of an all-black planet, and all that other stuff. And I mean, it's cool talk. Talk is just, it's motivational at first until you like, yo, none of this is translating to my bills being paid. I like that talk. I was in that talk for a minute. Then I'm like, yo, you know, my wives and children is looking like, you smart. So of course, since you so smart, you shouldn't be living in these projects for so long. Now we're gonna ride out with you for now. But you shouldn't be in the same situation year in and year out with as much as information you get and all them YouTube videos you watching and all them DVDs you keep purchasing and all these books that you keep reading. How come you still in the poverty? How come you are still in that poverty? Yup. Brother Polight 45, not bro. Brother. No bro.polight 45. Don't do that. Brother. The email is brother. Brother, P-O-L-I-G-H-T, like light bulb. Brother, P-O-L-I-G-H-T 45 at gmail.com. I'm too smart to be broke. Y'all know my saying. Christopher, you be in tune. Thanks, seriously. Make sure you leave your full name and your phone number. We'll get it in. I'll call you this evening, provided I have time. If I don't, I'll call you early in the morning. Just be prepared for either one of the two. My man Frequency coming through the phone. You already know that, Marquise. Let's get it. Man, mentorship. You know, there's guidance counselors, there's trainers, there's coaches, there's psychologists, there's psychiatrists, there's therapists. What do you got when it comes to making this money? Everybody got somebody to help them with their trauma, their struggles, their inabilities. What do you have when it comes to making money? See? That's the part that pisses me off. Because people look at me like I got two heads. I'm like, yo, you know you need a financial coach? It ain't that deep. I ain't got to hold your hand that much, but you know, you need somebody that's presently succeeding to tell you something. It's good to get the experience. Like, you can get your information about relationships from people who are pissed off with their relationships or don't have one of their own, or you can get one from somebody that has been successful for years throughout. I'm just saying which one makes sense to you. I'm not even answering. I'm not even answering that one. Yo, please stay on topic, family. You know who you are. I'm not even answering that. Yeah, man. So, you know, keep thinking, oh, I'm going to just wing it. Don't nobody... You know, Mayweather didn't just wing boxing. Michael Jordan didn't just wing basketball. People had coaches. People had training. They had regiments. They had things that they wake up to and go to sleep to. They have mantras. Okay? They have affirmations. They have people who may not be as skilled as them, but know how to help them, how to mold them, so they don't misappropriate their talent. Because sometimes talent ain't just what you got to rely on. It's also discipline and timing for when to use your talent. See? You need people who understand those parts. It's not that you just do this thing all by yourself. Stop being cheap. That's the main thing. I'm going to say this for real. And I'm just be cocky. Stop being so damn cheap when it comes to yourself. What I mean by that is, you're going to spend money on rims. You're going to spend money on coffee. My goodness. You're going to buy these corny newspapers that's out there. Oh, you're going to celebrate New Year's and get drunk. Oh, you don't really deal with Christmas, but you're going to buy people gifts. You're going to go to baby showers. You need to take some of these holidays off and invest in yourself. Real talk. This is real talk. Invest in yourself, man. This is my make money music. Any song I hear today, I'm gonna put on my playlist. Cause these are the songs that played en route to my bread. So I'm gonna put these songs on the playlist. Yeah, so if you didn't know, you just got on here. I'm presently awaiting my attorney to finish dealing with their attorneys for the 6-figure deal. A long time waiting. I've accomplished a whole lot minus this deal. I was going to accomplish a whole lot more void of this deal. Only going to do but so much in light of it. I'm so happy. And people say, man, you say you're retiring and you stepping away. Let me tell you something. Every time I ever stepped away from an environment, my life always became incrementally better. Every time I separated myself from negative people, my life has always become incrementally better in real time. And when the conscious community got to the point where I'm like, yo, I'm starting to feel violent. I'm starting to feel like doing something negative to people. They're attacking my family. They're doing too much. It's just disgusting. Ever since videos got monetized, black people ain't had no soul in the conscious community. They don't care how the whole looks. They just gonna get their coins. You know how disgusting it is for so-called pro-black people to post degrading, disgraceful, disparaging remarks about each other? But before you can get to all the rumors and the slander, you have to watch white companies make their money off of the commercials being solicited. There's like 13 damn interruptions in the middle of you watching one black person slander another. I gotta see all sorts of pamphlets and stuff being sold in the middle of you degrading another brother or sister. This is all because people are broke. I be telling y'all. The reason why the community is in a state of chaos is because the leaders and the followers are broke. So they are horrible to each other. They'll put up any kind of video just to make a few coins. and let them get a little $600-700 because they learned, oh man, I'm getting some views from this gossip. They're only going to turn the gossip up more. They're only going to turn the slander up more. They don't care whose lives they're destroying. They don't care if there's a community that has a lot of potential to become the next powerful movement. They'll sell their people out for some coins for these damn AdSense YouTube monetizations. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's very disgusting. So yeah, you go to brother POLIGHT45@gmail.com. Come one, come all, and come as soon as possible because because I'm going to be I'm going to definitely need some more time to retire to spend this money. Oh, I'm gonna spend it. I'm not on this planet to be saving money. I have a whole bunch of money just left over. We're gonna make sure our children got. We're gonna make sure my wives got. And we're gonna make sure everyone gets to spend a good portion in this lifetime. What if the white man takes it all? That's why I'm spending a lot of it. And if it all goes away, so what if when he takes your house and he takes it and the tax man locks you up? It would have been a good run. And for every car I drove and every dollar ever spent, it was a good run. This money and stuff don't rule me. It's just fun. I'm not messing around with this to the point I can't leave planet Earth. I don't care about it like that. That's why I spend it. Now I spend it stupidly. Like I'm gonna get some toys, but I'm not a retard about it now. But this thing don't run me. I'm the one that's worth more, not the money. I'm valuable. My mind is valuable. I know better. But we're gonna F up some commas though. We're gonna F up some commas. That's a fact. I'll be damned if we don't F up some commas. Ain't no one gonna tell me otherwise. And when you get your bag from my mentorship, like so many have from my mentorship, especially from the cryptocurrency aspect, my goodness. And people say, yo, what do I do, man? I got 6 figures, man. The stock went up to about 16 bands. I bought this joint at 175 because of you. But shit. F up some commas. What? It's part of the therapy, King. You ain't had much. If you keep being disciplined, one day you're gonna spend and you ain't gonna know how to stop spending. So the trick to that is to already make sure you allocate some money just for being a Negro, just for Negro activity. If you make 10 bands, put aside at least 800 for Negro activity. You make 20 bands, spend 2,000 for some Negro activity. And depending on your situation, you might have to spend 5. You owe yourself that much. You deserve it. You've been struggling for how damn long? I'm never going to, just keep saving, keep saving. Nope. Spend some of that. Give back to yourself. Have fun. Just let it off a little. It'll motivate you to stack up and revisit it again. But if you don't, it'll catch up to you, and one day you'll be like, oh man, I'll just buy this. I'll just buy that. And guess what? When you start spending that money, then the bills come out of nowhere that you ain't anticipate, and you want to broke all over again because you're like, damn. So you don't want to do that. Trust me, you don't want to do that. So I like my Negro activity to be calculative. I calculate my Negro activity. I don't let it get the drop on me. I get the drop on it. I'm like, Negro activity, I see you a mile away. I already got something planned for you to keep you at bay. I keep my Negro at bay. Are you talking about yourself? Who else am I talking about? What is this? We gotta have fun. You see, I'm just keeping it real. I'll tell you the things that people ain't gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you, mess up some commas. I'm gonna tell you, yo, buy you some Giuseppe's if that's what you're into. That's what I'm gonna tell you. But I'm gonna tell you, the larger percentage of that need to be saved, need to be reinvested, and need to put into some other investments. And you need to make sure that there's some generational wealth there, that your children, your posterity can inherit wealth. It's amazing. how many people follow me just to write something negative. It's amazing. It's amazing. What are you gonna do when I get this check? I'm gonna give you some more things to be mad about. Oh, you know I love the troll. You know I love the troll. Man, I get 2 white women, one to the left of me, one to the right of me, and tell you fill in the caption. I know y'all good for that. Y'all good to say I left my family and my children. Y'all good for that. I think we long overdue another picture with me some white folks. What y'all think? I ain't losing no sleep. Just deal with me for the knowledge and move on. Like, come on. You ain't got to be mad at me. I love you. What you mad at me for? I'm just deal with love, because hate is too big a burden. Ain't that what Dr. King said, to paraphrase? Yo, listen, I just want to see us all at the top. So, oh yeah, that bag is almost ready. It's almost ready. My bag is almost ready. Oh man, I'm celebrating all night, all tomorrow. And even if that thing don't clear yet, even if we gotta keep going back and forth with this contract business, I don't mind. Cause it's just a reality and it's about to go down. It's about to go completely down. It's my money dance. Why you retired, Polight? Why you separate yourself from the community? Because too much of these Negroes was broke. And they was making money evil. Now I can't hang out with that crowd. We think totally different. You know, they could keep wearing a bunch of stones and stuff. Like, damn, you know, if they took off all them damn crystals they be wearing, they'd probably be 30 pounds lighter. Imagine the burden of just carrying all those things. Where's the spirituality in that? They probably got mad hops too. You know, when you put weights on your ankles and stuff so you could learn how to dunk. So you take the weights off, it's probably what that's about. So they could jump right into them ships. Meet the ships halfway. They wearing so much damn crystals around their neck. But they take them shits off at the Shams Club. They can meet them halfway. I'll pass. Giant ass beads with the ankhs and everything's so excessive. It'd be like short man syndrome. Like everything got to be super huge. And we still know you like 5'2", bro. Yo, you know what would be funny? They'll do videos cursing me out and all this, and I'll be somewhere on a private yacht. I'll be somewhere in one of my dope cars, and people really be thinking, yo, yeah, I'm gonna hurt his feelings. Oh, you hurt me, all right. Because every time I leave and I come back, when I come back, I just check to see how things is going. And I'm like, damn, it's worse than it was prior. Good thing I got out on time. I've always learned when to get out on time, whether it was gangs or whatever. It's real talk though, man. You gotta know when people are stagnant. You gotta know when the education has stopped. So you gotta get out of there. You gotta know if you following people for some years or you part of a community for years and you don't really see nothing being built. After a while, everyone starts complaining and blaming each other. Because, I mean, how can you be the one that knows and nothing's been growing the whole time? Eventually, you got to start pointing the finger at who's the person that's causing all the problems. So once everyone starts pointing at me, I'm causing problems, I'll do you one better. I'll leave and let's see how much problems exist when I go. It appears to be a lot more problems since I left. Guess it wasn't me after all. Now they got nobody else to blame but each other. And guess what? Nothing's been built since. So I can show you what I did as an individual and say this is what I look to impart to the community. But y'all was so busy allowing covert tactics to transpire for people to undermine or circumvent what I was teaching that they tricked everybody into staying into the same position. So I'm like, fine, I'll separate and I'll take what I know individually and I'll just show you what I can do. I'll show you abundance. And then I created the mentorship program. Word. As I wait for them to tell me to sign. No, we looking to get this thing done tonight. This been going on actually 3-4 hours. This ain't no game. We at work. Get the bag. You know that. So yeah, you're interested in mentorship, go to brother POLIGHT 45 at gmail.com. Brother Polight, as in light bulb, 45 at gmail.com. And yeah, the best thing that I could do is share this information and get paid in the process of sharing it. I'm not ashamed to say it. Why the hell should I be ashamed for being paid to teach? School teachers get paid all the time to teach you BS you never gonna use. Come on, you know how I spent for my crib? My crib costs over 80 bands a year. I spent over 80 bands for one of my cribs a year. That's 2 times a teacher's salary, and I dropped out of school 10th grade. You could pay for school, but you can't buy a class. How about that one? And I say that with this face. Because it's real talk. Told me I wasn't going to be nothing when I dropped out. Now look at you. My crib costs 2 times your salary. That's minus utilities, teacher. That's minus groceries, teacher. And on top of it, keep it real, teacher. What you really teaching us? You may have a good heart and meant well, but that system is designed to have us fail. We come out of school and we don't know what to do other than fill out an application. And they don't even tell us when we fill out the application. Every application we fill out is affecting our credit negatively. Because you know what? School didn't teach you about credit. Because they taught you about credit, they didn't have to tell you be careful when filling out those applications. Because if you fill out, oh man, I filled out 20 job applications. Well, your credit may get checked about 15 times out of 20. And every time your credit gets checked, score diminish. So here it is. You got to look for a job. You got to fill out applications. And filling out applications is causing your credit score to go lower. And some of these jobs want you to have money to pay for the uniform. Ain't you getting the job because you need money? It's tough out there. You need a coach. You need a mentor. You could think this is all a hustle. Doesn't matter, because guess what? I'm going to live my life regardless. And enjoy it. Oh no, I'm going to make sure everyone notices I'm enjoying it. Dua to you, my family. Yeah, home birth is best. All you gotta do is look at the children who were born that way. They got a head start in life. Be Richie, you already know. You're welcome. Teacher salary is $42,000 a year.